Good afternoon, guys. I'm Jensen. I'll be subbing for Allison today for today's 25-minute recharge. Uh, just to give you a little heads up of what we're going to do, it's going to be a little bit more of a low intensity type of workout today. We'll get a good warm up, get the blood flowing a little bit, get all the joints loosened out, and then we'll run through a little low intensity type of workout. So you won't be working too hard, but it'll be a great refresher for the second half of the day. So without further ado, let's get going. We'll start on your hands and knees in a quadrupled position and just knock out some cat-cows, where you're rounding your spine like a cat up to the ceiling, and then flattening it out and arching it like a cow. Let's go back and forth. We'll go 5 times here. Working out every little kink in the spine. Getting some good stretch and some good contraction there. Then we'll swing one leg out to the side here into some abduction. We will then rock back and forth, keeping that spine nice and neutral. Hands are pushing down into the ground. Foot is pushing down into the ground and knee is pushing down into the ground as well. This should be about 3. We'll go 2 more here. Feeling a stretch along that inner thigh of the leg that's extended out to the side. Maintaining that nice neutral spine. We'll go back to the other side then. Rocking back and forth 5 times. Big deep breaths as you're doing this, expanding the lungs. Nice work. Then we'll go back to that first side, holding that nice neutral spine, nice neutral hip position where your hips are over your knees. And then that hand that's on the same side of the leg that's extended is going to thread through your hand and your leg on the other side. You're going to reach as far as you can and then open up. We'll do this 5 times. Good stretch. Good rotation. Reaching as far as you can in either direction. Last one here. And then we'll switch sides. So switch that leg. Remember, it's that same arm of the leg that extends out to the side that you're going to reach through and then up to the ceiling. Two more. As you reach, really feel that inner thigh stretch. As you open up, it feels really good on the spine. Last one. Then we'll go to our feet. Good job, good job. All right, on our feet, we'll start with some windmills. So you're going to lean back, reach on back. You go all the way to the side, all the way down to the ground, back up the other way. All the way down. We can even get the hips involved, where the hips are going opposite of where our torso is going. As my torso is going to the left, hips are going to the right. Just getting everything moving here. I believe that's 4. 1 more. And then we'll go the other direction. Cover as much space as you can here. Really stretching out, leaning back, bending over, trying to sweep the floor, reaching out to the side. Last one here. Great job. And we'll just swing the arms a bit. Get them going up and down. Feeling this movement taking place through your arms, through your shoulders, even into your back. That's where those muscles originate. And if you've been like me for the first half of the day, sitting down, the middle of the back really needs to open up here. Next, we'll go across the chest here. Good work. Just a few times. Left over right, right over left. Good, good. All right, and we're going into a bow and arrow stretch. So you're going to reach both hands straight forward, standing nice and tall. And then one arm is going to pull straight back like you're pulling a bow and arrow, and then you're going to extend all the way behind you. You'll come back forward. We'll do the same side. Reach as far back as you can, making that rotation through the torso so that you can extend back, reaching for whatever's behind you, whether it's a wall, whether it's a window, whether it's a table. Reach as far as you can. One more, and then we'll switch sides. Good, good, good. We'll go left side if you started with the right. Right side if you started with the left. I get a little more rotation on this side. Take note of which side you get a little more rotation on as well. One more. Very good, very good. Whew. All right, we got a little sweat going. We'll get a few hamstring stretches. So you'll be standing, you'll drop one heel forward, stick your hips back as far as you can, and then think about scooping underneath that heel. You'll extend all the way up, switch your feet, scoop underneath your heel, reach all the way to the ceiling. Scoop and reach. Switching feet each time, sticking that butt back. We'll go about 5 times each side. Heel, hips, scoop underneath the heel, reach up to the ceiling. Good, good, good. It's almost like a little dance move. One more. Good, fantastic. So hamstrings are stretched out there. Now we'll take a step back into a lunge. Go as low as you feel comfortable. I want you to challenge yourself a little bit. If that's just a step, that's perfectly fine. If we can get down a little lower, great. But whatever's comfortable for you, yet a little challenging. Step back, reach up. This time we'll tilt to the side. We'll come back up, switch sides. Reach and tilt. A lunge with a reach and a tilt. We're tilting over the leg that stays forward. So if that left leg is forward, we tilt to the left. If we keep that right leg forward, we tilt to the right. One more each side here. Nice job, nice job. Shake it on out a little bit. We'll go into a little march. Get some more blood flow down to the legs. So I want your knees coming up. Try and get them as high as you can. Keeping your spine nice and straight. We don't want to round here. As we march, keep that Spine nice and straight. Pump the arms a little bit, almost like you're running a 100-meter dash. You're Usain Bolt, or my favorite, Allison Felix. Running nice and upright. Knees are pumping. Arms are pumping. Pushing down into the ground. Making a little bit of noise. Good. Now we're going to turn that into a little bit of a skip. So just as one foot comes up, we're going to hop and then put that foot back down. And we'll switch. Just getting the body nice and warm. We'll do this just about 30 seconds. Keep that good posture. Good arm drive. Fantastic. All right. Next one. Last one of this warm-up. We'll get a little quick feet. So, stand in a nice athletic stance. Good ready position, almost like you're returning a tennis serve, or you're a linebacker in football, or you're a defensive player on a basketball court. Ready. Weights on the ball of your feet, and then we're gonna go quick feet as fast as we can. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Shake it out. We're getting those fast twitch muscles fired on up. We'll go again. Ready, set, go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Great job. We'll go one more. Shake it on out a little bit. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Go. Lightning fast, lightning fast. Go, 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 go. Fantastic. Rest. Good job. Grab some water. Whew. Gets the sweat going a little bit. All right. Now on to a little bit of work. We're about halfway through. So keep this at whatever intensity that you want. If you want to get after it a little bit more, do a few more reps, get a little lower into the positions, whatever you feel. If you want to take it a little lighter, you don't have to get as deep into the positions. You could also do fewer reps and really just focus on the form, on the stretch, whatever you're comfortable with. This one, similar to that lunge with the reach and tilt we did at the beginning, we're gonna lunge backward. We're going to put the opposite hand of the leg that's forward on the outside of that front knee, and then we're gonna rotate on back. We'll stay on that same leg, same side, and we'll do 10 of these. After that, we've got hand walk. So if you have a mat, great. If you just have a floor, that's fine as well. Walk your hands on out, then walk your hands back in. This one we just have 5 of. Again, walk the hands out, keep the feet glued to the ground, and then walk them back in. Try and keep your legs as straight as you can. After that, then we have a squat to hamstring stretch. So we're gonna get as deep as we can into a squat, grab our toes, pick them on up, pull your hips down into a nice squat. You can rock back and forth, and then extend the hips on up into a hamstring stretch. Pull yourself back down, chest up, and then up into a hamstring stretch. So that will be the circuit. It will be 10 times each side with that lunge and the rotation. It'll be 5 of our hand walks out and back, and it'll be 5 of our squat to hamstring stretch, our deep squat. Are you ready? Let's get after it. We've got 2 rounds of that. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm starting on my left leg. Lunge, rotate. There's 1, 2, 3, and I'll stop counting in case you're going at your own pace. Like I said, if you want to pick up the pace a little bit, If you want to get a little deeper into that lunge, be my guest. And if you can knock out 3 rounds in the amount of time it takes me to do 2, go right ahead. If you're just trying to get a little blood flowing and you aren't trying to get any sweat before the second half of the day, that's perfectly fine too. A little movement goes a long ways. So, if anything, you can knock out 1 set, and that's perfectly fine too. I think this is about 10. All right, 1 side complete. Let's do some hand walks. Walk it on out. Walk it on back. Stand up each time. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. And 5. Great job. If you're keeping up with me, whoo, fantastic. I'm feeling these, that's for sure. Over into the deep squats. I've started already. There's 2. These are fantastic for opening up your hips. 3. 4. 5. Great job. That's round 1. If you want water, I'll take a sip myself. Round 2. Back to those lunges. Make sure that front leg stays as firm and as stable as possible. Driving your foot all the way through the ground here. We got 3 more. I'm feeling a little bit of a burn. I hope you guys are too. Get you charged up for the second half of the day. Last one. Fantastic. Switching sides right onto that right side there. Again, like you're gluing your foot down into the ground, or you're trying to make a footprint into some fresh cement. You want that footprint to last forever. Almost there, almost there. Last one. Whoa. Lost my balance a little bit. That's all right. Back to the hand walks. Now, if you want to make this a little more challenging, walk out a little bit farther. Challenge the core, keep the back nice and stable. You can also throw some push-ups in as well. 2 more. Last one. Great job. And then that last deep squat to our hamstring stretch. Get down nice and low. Hang out in that position as long as you like. Almost like a catcher in baseball. 2 more. Fantastic. That's 2 rounds right there. Grab another sip of water if you like. Shake it on out. And then it looks like we've got just a little bit more time. So we'll go back down to the mat. And we'll do a glute bridge with a reach. So get that backside nice and active. After sitting down for some time, those glutes, they gotta get turned on. And so we'll get a glute bridge, and then we'll also open up the torso a little bit with some rotations as well. So glute bridge, however you like. I prefer keeping my heels up. You can definitely go feet flat though. The key here is to keep your knees around 90 degrees. Arms will be out to the side here. Glutes are going high as they go up. Reach as far across as you can here to either side. I've got the slide board in my way, and then hips can go down. So hips go up, reach, reach, and then down. Hips go up, reach, reach, and then down. Great job, keep going. We'll get 8 of these. Reach, reach, and then down. I believe that's 5, 3 more. Reach, reach, down, up, reach, reach, down. Good, last one. All the way up. With a reach. Gonna reach to the other side. And then back down. Staying in that position. You're going to extend one leg out so it's fully flat. You'll pull one knee up toward your chest. And then get a nice little hamstring stretch. Extend that heel up to the ceiling. Hold for a few seconds. And then back down. I want that leg that's extended on the floor to remain straight. Try and keep it pinned to the ground. That'll do a great job. But I'm fighting for that range of motion there. And then the leg that is going up and down, that's clasped in our hands. And we're pulling that knee as close to our chest as we can here. That should be about 5. We'll switch sides. Driving the knee up toward your chest. Hands behind your knee. Other legs extended on the ground. And extend the heel up to the ceiling. The knee that's toward your chest. One more. Fantastic. Roll over to your side. We'll get a little quad stretch to finish up. The bottom leg is going to tuck up toward your chest. Then we're going to grab our shoelaces of the top leg. Pull the foot behind us. Allow the knee to go back as far as you can. You can use that bottom arm to either hold the leg in place or use it as a little pillow. We're going to extend that knee straight back. Hold for a few seconds and release. Straight back. Hold and release. Let's do this 5 times. Opening up those quads here. Nice work. Flipping on over. Again, that bottom leg tucks up toward your chest. You grab the shoelaces of the top leg, pull it behind you. Going back and forth 5 times. All right, and we'll call it a day there. Great job. Thank you guys for attending. Hopefully you didn't work too hard, but you got some energy for that second half of the day. And I think the next class will be Allison, her intermediate yoga 40-minute class at 4:45 today. Hope to see you guys there. Hope you enjoyed your 12 p.m. recharge. Have a great day.